Action. So I was thinking about getting into movie reviews, you know, nothing too serious, nothing that is going to make you think like you either have to watch this movie or you definitely should not watch this movie. This is strictly just my opinion. So this is going to be a short video, but I simply just wanted to go through 10 to 1 what my movie grades are and what each number means. So if I give a movie a 6, this is what a 6 generally means. If I give a movie a 9, this is what a 9 means. Starting with number 10. 10 is a near perfect movie. We all know that perfection is not a thing, and not often can you create a perfect movie. Every movie will always have some sort of issue, whether it be with the writing, the production, certain camera angles. There will always be something that wasn't perfect, or maybe you personally did not like. A near perfect movie is something that in your eyes could not have been any better than it is today. It could not be remade any better. It could not be done any better. 10 out of 10 is something that you're gonna want to rewatch multiple times. It is, for you, a classic. It is your favorite film, one of your favorite films that you could just watch over and over and over and over and over. To rate something out of 10, it definitely needs to have a personal connection to you. 9 is a film grade that you would obviously go back and watch multiple times as well. There might be one thing in the movie that you may not enjoy or you may not like, but overall the movie is 90 out of 100, it's a 9 out of 10, it is a 4.5 out of a 5-star. That movie was absolutely amazing and it was a lot of fun to watch. Now with 8, we're gonna go great. 8, once again, is more than likely a movie that you could watch more than a few times. You'll watch it in theaters, you'll possibly buy it on Blu-ray, you know, you'll watch it when it first comes out. There's maybe a couple of issues with the movie. Maybe you would have gone a different route rather than what the production or the director themselves went in. 8 is definitely watchable again, and 8 is worth watching. Next we have 7, which is good. 7 is a solid movie. They did the best they could do. They simply did their job. There are issues with the film. Would you watch it more than your one time in theater or your one time after it came out on Blu-ray? Maybe. Maybe it's a type of movie that, you know, they're like, I haven't watched this in a year and a half, maybe 2. I might as well throw this in again. 7 is simple. It did its job. It's fun. Now we move down into 6. 6 is fair. I think 6 is a movie that is very similar to a 7, but where it falls short, I think there now becomes writing issues. There are problems with the story. I think there are definitely routes that they could have taken differently, that not just personal opinion, but in fact, story and production-wise, it just would have made a lot more sense if they went one route rather than the other. 6 is a type of movie that you see once and you more than likely won't watch again. 6 also is a type of movie that I think if you see on TV and it just happens to be on a movie network or some sort of channel and it's there, you're just like, alright, I might as well keep it on. You're not really invested in it, but you know it's on and you tune in from time to time. Next we have 5, which is mediocre. I like to view 5 as half and half. 50% of the movie had good things, 50% of the movie didn't. Whether that be the actors did a great job. The story was pretty good, but the pacing was bad. You know, the attention to detail wasn't there. There wasn't much to look at. Very 50-50. There's many things to like, but there are also many things not to like. Now we're getting to the bottom of the barrel, and we are at 4. 4 is bad. It is simply a bad film. You are finding more things you're disliking than you're liking. You know, maybe in a 2-hour movie, a half an hour of it is actually enjoyable, and the other hour and a half is shoot me in the head. You don't want to withstand this movie anymore. I think as time goes on, we see more sequels and reboots of things that don't need it. There are more movies out there that are deserving of a 5 or lower, and we don't actually ever see it. When I watch newer movies and I think it's a 4, I'm gonna give it a 4. I'm gonna give it a 3. I'm gonna give it a 6. I will stick true to what the film actually is and what it gives you when it comes to its content, and I will give you my most realistic rating. Then we head to a 3. 3 is terrible, horrible. 3 is something where it's enjoyable to watch because of how bad it is. 3 is a rating you simply give because it's like, how did they get away with such a bad movie? There's no way this should have even been made in the first place. Then we hit a 2, which is awful. I think if I walk out of a movie and I say it was awful, I'm not gonna have too many nice things to say about it. Oh, I liked the main character's outfit. Yeah, no, there's like, I can't even. Then we hit a 1 out of 10, and I'm really hoping I don't have to give a film a 1 out of 10. 1 sits at abysmal. Why did I waste my time on this? And if I went to the theater, oh dear God, why did I give them my money? You know what? Okay, I could say this. Fast and Furious, all those new movies, I refuse to watch, but for the newer ones I have seen, those sit in between a 1 and a 3. They are hilariously bad and honestly just awful. Number 2. If you make a movie like that, expect me to give you a 1. Then we hit 0. This is the quickest rating of them all. I'm not even gonna give 0 a word. If your movie gets a 0, 1 out of 10 looks like the best movie of the current generation. I will never give a 0 out of 10. Every movie should always have at least one thing that you enjoyed about it, one thing you liked, one thing you appreciated. No movie deserves a 0 out of 10. That's that. So guys, those are my movie grades. The more I watch newer movies, I'll probably make a quick review of my opinion, what I thought of the film, and maybe a spoiler-free expectation of what you will get when you watch the movie for yourself. Okay guys, until next time, see you soon.